Oh my gosh. Are we back? Are we back? Am I gaming? Is that what's happening here? That's right. The Gourd King, myself, that's me. I'm back and I'm gaming. Isn't that neat? It's been a long hiatus. And we're hoping that the internets, that they hold up, that we can go back to doing this again, because it's fun, it's neat, I enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoy it. And yeah, if this works out, we'll try to keep coming back, once a week at least. Should be a jolly good time, y'all. I decided let's come back with some Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I know they've got the that new Final Fantasy game out, and if I haven't played this yet, so if it's good, if I enjoy it, then yeah, I'll be probably picking up that new one, and we'll jump from that to this. But anywho, let's do this. Let's play some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's have some fun tonight. Hope you're all having yourselves a lovely evening, by the way. Well, look at these party graphics. Now, I am aware that there are quite a few Final Fantasy VII purists out there who are, who are none too fond of this remake. I'm going to be honest, while I've played most of Final Fantasy VII, I never actually finished it. I'm not going into this game really worried about comparing it to the original. I'm going to try to treat this as basically just kind of its own new thing. Obviously it's based on Final Fantasy VII from the olden days, but I'm going to try not to compare it too much. I mean, obviously I want the spirit of the old one to be more or less intact, but it's a modern game, modern graphics, going to have modern gameplay, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. How you doing, Giggles and Bits? Good to see ya. Same, I never finished it. Yeah, I've the only one of the old PlayStation Final Fantasies I finished was 9. I've barely ever played 8, although I have it now on my PS5. I have the remaster, and I will play it at some point. But yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation 1. It really wasn't until PS2 came out that I started to catch up on some PlayStation games, and for whatever reason, I just never got around to finishing Final Fantasy VII. I do have the old one, though. I do actually have that. So maybe after this, I could either play the newest Final Fantasy VII game, or jump to the old Final Fantasy VII, or maybe I could play the two newer ones and then jump to the old one. Who knows? We've got options. Yeah, I need to play through these as well. Yeah. I mean, I expect them to be very different. So, and different's fine. If both are good, that's all I care about. He stepped on her flower. What a jake. We should ask the chat this question: Aerith or Eris? I was always curious. It's like, which is she? Is she Aerith or is she Eris? They never seem to be able to make up their bloody minds about that. I do genuinely love this early theme. I really love the old FF7 theme that starts this game. Basically from here until you're inside the thing. Aerith, I thought. Yeah, it's like I think Aerith is what most people call her, but I know also Eris is one of the other ways of pronouncing it, or not pronouncing it, but spelling it. And I was like, why is there two ways? That's weird. I always thought Aerith, but. And there's old Cloud with his big old Buster Sword. I dig the Buster Sword. The Buster Sword has got to be among the most iconic video game swords ever. Probably a translation thing. Yeah, it could be that. Good old. It's quite lovely, these graphics. Seriously, iconic. Agree. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love. Okay, so I'll be honest though. Right out of the gate, this version of this song, I don't like it as much. Already, I don't like it as much. This version of the song. Now, again, I'm not comparing the games. I'm just like soundtracks. It's hard not to compare because they are directly. I mean, they're following the same tune, so that's different.
Who goes there?
But I actually like the little meaty theme version better. It's cool. Use square to attack with Cloud Sword. Hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple enemies nearby. Okay, neat.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll chop that guy down. Alright. And we got our little commands over there. It's kind of cool.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
The ATB gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with square. Once a bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge. Alright?
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
You can expend ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands, such as using abilities, magic, or items. Press X to try to use one of the commands. Let's use that.
Soldier operator!
That was pretty neat. I liked that. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. Okay, neat. When the blue icon appears, move your character close to it to automatically jump, crouch, or perform whatever other action is required. Okay, cool. Simple enough.
Drop the weapon!
Dude, y'all have guns. I have a sword. Y'all should be at a major advantage. You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges your ATB gauge. Neat.
You're coming with us!
Can't get surrounded. Nope. That's that. Nothing to it.
Alright, that's pretty neat. Combat looks pretty cool. Use triangle to open chests or doors, or to talk to people. If you see the word hold, you need to hold down. Yeah, self-explanatory. You obtain 2 potions. I need to do more of what you're doing. I always skip over the tutorial pop-ups. Bad habit. Yeah, I do that a lot when I'm gaming, I guess, privately. But if I'm gonna stream, I'm like, I best to not embarrass myself. Best to try to, you know, best to learn in the means that they provide. If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, press square to smash them with your sword. Israel P says, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a while, I know. Hopefully this holds up. I'd love it. I'd love to do that. They may contain useful items such as potions that restore HP. Your audio is a bit different. You sound less clear. I don't know. Well, it's definitely less clear than my videos, because my videos I have a lot of like filters and stuff, and I'm using a different microphone. So if that's what you're comparing it to, then it's absolutely different, because this is a completely separate microphone. Alright, got that. One of these days, if I get a gaming PC, that'll probably change. So.
He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
It's Badger! I know that voice. It's Badger from Breaking Bad. I know it. PC Master Race for the W.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
And we're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
Here's another question. These guys here,
Come on.
are they
Nobody
heroes?
do something this crazy just for money?
Or are they terrorists?
They may not think you're a true
I
believer,
mean,
but you know what I
arguably,
think.
you could say these guys are eco-terrorists. I'm just saying.
Wedge.
Call him Badger, dang it. I want him to be called Badger.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Yeah. Every last kill. I'm just gonna say Gollum is one of the best video games I've ever played. John Campia, probably. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I would love to see if anybody, like, alive gave that a good score. Like, I know IGN score wasn't low enough, but it wasn't high either. So you can press R3 to lock onto a specific target, and R3 again to unlock. Well, locked into a target, you can use R to switch. Okay, so pretty standard stuff there. Bad dog.
Let's go.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Back up soon!
Alrighty then. Yeah, even though I prefer the old version of this theme, it seems not bad. It's still catchy. I got a Moogle medal. I don't know what that is. Alright. Gearing up. Are there any boxes? There are. Potion, MP, recovered MP with a Mako Shred.
This way. Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
We need you to do all the work for us.
Try to keep up.
Ow. Alright, got all of them. Got some potions. Probably could use some right now. There we go. Alrighty. There was a chest over here, I think. Oh, there it is. Duh.
Come on, Cloud.
Pick up the bait.
Yeah, I think we're in the Mecha Reactor. I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors.
Yeah, on
how do we
YouTube.
get to the bridge above Mako storage. Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
What the heck?
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
And let's talkie to
Don't
Jesse
you worry.
here.
Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Alright.
Who's there? Door! Oh, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Alright, switching modes. Every character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented punisher mode. Toomby, how you doing? Good to see ya. Press triangle to try it out, okay. Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back. By the way, LeBron just said today that he questions whether Laker Nation will ever fully embrace him because after seeing him and their beloved Kobe for so long, absolutely go back and sky. You evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode. Okay. He's alone, we can take him.
We can take it! Make it rain!
Here we go. That's that. Enough.
Yeah, slicing and dicing.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
I got this place covered.
Well, LeBron is a tool, that's true, so.
Simmer down, hotshot.
Simmer down, hotshot.
Simmer down, hotshot.
Alright, so you don't have anything else to say.
What are you waiting for?
Is this good? I can never figure out if I want to give the franchise a try. And welcome, Dave Show. How you doing? I'm just starting. This is my first ever playthrough of the remake, so yeah, I am learning in real time.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
You already bloody said that, Biggs. My gosh. Okay, so I see a good old fresh chest over here. You obtained a tuft of phoenix down. Boob armor! Who's got boob armor? Oh yeah, she's got boob armor. Alright, good for you. I mean, at least it's on a lady rather than Rings of Power when it's on a freaking dude. You know what? I get annoyed when they have these really cool looking consoles and you can't do anything on them. It feels like a tease.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
But they haven't shown us make a mistake yet.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
He is P Tifa SD. Oh my gosh. It'd be funny if like these memories were playing out like the amount of time it took for them to play out was the amount of time he was just standing there being quiet, and they're like, dude, what is taking you so long to process these thoughts?
Tifa and I...
But I always get the impression that these memories, they are playing out like they take a while, but it's like a blip in your memory, just quick. Did you catch what Jason Kelsey said about Nick Foles and Doug Peterson in his retirement speech? Mega sus. No, because I don't care about his retirement speech.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
Heidegger.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet.
Yeah, I mean, Kelsey retiring, I'm like, hey, good for him. He had a great career. He's a Hall of Famer. And I find him not too interesting.
Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
Calm down, dude.
And pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
He sounds like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
I just want him to say, what do you mean, you people?
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds.
Does Tom Brady being in the booth at least make you somewhat excited for next season? I mean, I am interested to see how he'll be in the booth, yeah. And I'm curious who we're gonna... I mean, I'm intrigued to see what New England's going to be under a new regime. So, you know, there are reasons I'm interested in next season. I'll say this, if those rumors are true about Justin Jefferson getting traded to Kansas City, that'll really hurt my interest, to be honest.
Cloud do all the fighting.
Because that's just easy mode.
There's some places a sword just can't reach.
Would be great if it secretly was Robert Downey Jr. That'd be awesome. If Barrett was played by Robert Downey Jr., that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Should have asked for more money.
Cloud's like, that's the theme from the Jeffersons. You're intrigued for New England? Ooh, probably going to be even worse. They went full. Why? Because they hired Gerard Mayo? I mean, that's been in the works for a couple of years. I don't think there's anything woke about that. I mean, from what I understand, I mean, he's been a good defensive coordinator. He's been kind of one of the lone bright spots we've had. Holding down square releases a sustained burst of automatic fire. And equipped with a ranged weapon, Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword. Okay, neat.
Throw your sword at him. Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
That it?
Want some more? Now for the real show.
Press triangle while in control of Barrett's to... Yeah, I mean, his introduction speech sucked, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean one way or the other whether he's a good or bad coach. I mean, they're separate things, so we'll see how it plays out. He's not the first coach to say something retarded. But we'll see. I don't know how we can be much worse than we were last year, to be honest. I'll tell you one thing, whoever voiced Barrett here, he was definitely guzzling energy drinks beforehand. He is really excited. You can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use up or down or left or right to switch characters. Use L2 or R2 to issue commands to allies.
You're up. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. You got that?
And don't come back.
Okay. Let's keep it going. Not through there, I guess. Bloody way.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
Well, neat.
I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the laser. Then...
What, eco-terrorism? No, I haven't done that before.
I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood
You know, it's
pumping.
sad. I genuinely couldn't care any
Just
less
keep those baby blues of yours
more than
on me.
ever about Dallas's offseason. I literally do not care. Yeah. Understandable. You can move around outside of battle more quickly by holding R1 to dash, or you can press L3 once to keep dashing until you stop moving. Well, cool. Oh.
He's a natural.
I don't know about a natural. I did get hit. Ow.
Not too shabby.
Alright. Got that. Let's see something real quick. From the main menu, you can view your inventory and gameplay status, as well as save or load your game. Actually, what I really want to check is some of my options. Audio, it's all good. Graphics setting, all good. And no issue with any of these. Italian speaking, blah blah blah. Okay, that's all good. Alright, let's keep going. Ow, ow, ow.
You're doing good, soldier.
Probably need to use a potion here. There we go.
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Haha, you wipe the floor with them because they're sweepers. I get it. Cloud has pun game. I love it.
Take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Let's see about Bear. Does he get spells? Nope. Do I have spells? Let's try it.
Time.
Staggering enemies. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressure will appear underneath their gauge. When this appears, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it is full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy.
Hey, just stop moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge quickly so you can unleash more abilities and spells.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
20-something.
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
Though
For all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
What a nerd. That's kind of neat looking. I'll bet that's a boss arena.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Oh, I was all up on Jesse there for a sec.
God damn. I can practically taste Tamako in here. Hurry it up. Oh, it's pounding like a jackhammer.
scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Alright, you've obtained a tough to Phoenix down. Neat.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Alright. Here we go.
Got no time for you punks.
They ain't got time for us. See ya. Enough. Keep it together.
About damn time. Gotta love.
Burn that sucker down.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No.
That's a happy thought.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
No, you just said all done. That doesn't make him cocky. It means you're done. Alright, there we go.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I love these little.
All right.
It's so Japanese.
Let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
Did he just call me a stamp?
Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
I mean, come on. He's kind of a terrorist.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Let's do 30, I think. Hang on one sec.
That long enough for you?
Hey, I'm new at this. I want to make sure.
Double crossing!
Why do you assume it's me? We've been facing other enemies.
What in the hell?
Jeez, Barrett.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Well, I don't have any lightning magic, do I? When an enemy is about to use an attack that can't be guarded against, the exclamation symbol will appear. Take evasive action. And that mark displays next to an opponent's skill name.
I'm waiting. Can't see an opening. Impressive.
Get some potion going. Oh crap. I hit the wrong button. Actually, I just didn't hit it in time. Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members with unblockable attacks. If your character is bound and unable to act, quickly switch to a different character.
You want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
Oh, okay, I knocked him free. That's neat.
Bring it home.
Hang back.
That's pretty cool how this works, though, for real.
Hello, lightning magic? Do you even know how to use materia?
Of course I know how.
Oh, do we have materia?
What kind of stupid question is that? Quick run for me.
No holding back.
Hello.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Bounced right off.
Nice try, dumbass.
Frontal assault's no good.
Let's try fire. Like the field generator.
Head-on attacks won't cut it. Calling fire. There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Hit its backside.
I see you. It's on now.
Slice this guy up.
Then get through. So long. Another barrier?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion! If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both!
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less this from you?
I'm waiting. Take the lead. Let's do this.
Get off! Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it! You're up.
Taking over. Damn it.
And the future. Booyah! Oh dear.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Take cover!
Now, go! Here we go.
Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge on the gauge. So these limit breaks are extremely powerful. You do not need to spend ATB charges to these attacks.
I'll end this.
Neat.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Not good enough.
Brace yourself. Gotta heal up. All good.
Gotta love you. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
My turn.
Now, get in there and do some damage.
Alright, let's potion up a little bit.
I see. Find an opening. Try me.
Uh-oh. He's doing a thing.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Herbert.
So low. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Thank you.
Don't let up. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
It's not gonna go down.
Alright, we got staggered.
You focus, soldier boy. You ain't gotta worry about me missing my shot.
Alright, let's get it with this. Yeah. That was pretty fun. I rather enjoyed that fight. That was neat. Uh-oh.
Shit, the ball! You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Let's go. That was a rather fun little boss fight.
Concentrate. Enough. Nothing to it.
All right. Oh no.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Okie dokie.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I'm not bloody looking back. All right.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
I think that's probably how all these characters feel, because the talking is somewhat incessant, I must say. Barrett was pretty chatty. Base, yeah.
Barrett!
I've got you covered!
It's like, shush,
Find
woman.
us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
What, that horrible rapper?
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here!
You used to be a horrible rapper?
Time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Why would you admit to that?
5 seconds is all we need.
Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Let's get some fire on him.
Here we go.
Alrighty. Okay, let's open this one up. You obtained a bottle of ether. Yay.
Sure you could.
And oh.
All done.
Looks like Barrett leveled up, that's good.
You going down one way or another.
Get ready.
We're done here. So long!
That's that. See ya. Going in. It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. Get your ass out of here.
Alrighty. Not too bad, not too bad.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
He accuses me of that a lot. Well, it came from there. Oh, there it is. It's a switch.
Sir. Come on!
He's like, maybe I should take a page out of this kid's book and You know, stop drinking Red Bulls. Just drink water. Calm down a little bit. A little bit, Barrett. Oh no.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
What does that even mean? If I couldn't walk, you'd be the first to know. It's like, okay, what's that mean? Like, I would make you carry me, or...
Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, come on.
That was a weird line. Oh my gosh. We did it.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show.
Nothing but a few scratches. Oh, yeah. Jacob Ironside, how you doing? Good to see ya.
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
You're the second person to notice that. Boob armor! But hey, like I said before, it's like at least it's on a woman.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
That's Barrett. And by the way, Jacob, if you listen to Barrett, he sounds like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
So foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Okay, I was wrong. It wasn't Barrett. It was Badger over there. Are you winning, son? How you doing, Adam Gray? I think I am. I mean, I beat the first chapter, so yeah. We finished our little terrorist attack, so it was awesome.
Figure that out later.
Hello, you sexy woman. And hello to you, you handsome Sasquatch, you. Good to see ya. By the way, we are less than 30 subscribers away from 1K. Ain't it neat? Never go full retard. Yeah, I know.
That's about as good a place as any.
I'm telling you, Barrett sounds just like Robert Downey Jr.
Can't wait
And
to see you, Marlene.
I mean, come on, that's him. It's gotta be him. I hope it's him. That would be like the greatest thing ever. If you were to find out, oh, by the way, Robert Downey Jr. lent his voice to Barrett and he put on Kirk Lazarus.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
How are you playing video games with pumpkins don't have thumbs? Mind control. Obviously.
Control those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
We're like Carrie. It's not even really mind control though. Really it is, we have really powerful spirit fingers.
The operations center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
Who do you think it was? Rocky Raccoon, how you doing? I was gonna subscribe with my raccoon channel, but I'm already subscribed. Jacob has a raccoon channel?
Stop now. This was just the first reactor. And
It's got, that has to be Jacob.
we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
I like the Rocky Raccoon.
And this is only the beginning.
I love that the guy comes outside after they blow up a reactor. He's like, was this us?
Fighting for
It's like,
never won without sacrifice.
no, this was a separate
Though you may not
terrorist
be crying
attack.
out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you to help take the load off your shoulders.
This is what Zax would look like if he were black.
Your work,
These massive shoulders.
your
Look at him.
concerns, and yes, your feelings. Whatever your problem, I got you.
And Cloud's kind of got that blonde Timothy Chalamet thing going.
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Yep, that's my raccoon channel. I like the raccoon thing. That's pretty cool.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
It still cracks me up that that's Badger from Breaking Bad.
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing material.
Material looks kind of neat.
Saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Come on, dude. She digs you.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill.
If I go to Japan and I don't hear a bunch of during conversations, I'm gonna be extremely disappointed.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
He's such a dick. You can. Rocky Raccoon is one of my characters in my comic strip I'm working on. Neat. I remember y'all talking about that on the It's a Wonderful Life stream. You can now set materia to your weapons and armor. Try setting the healing materia to your Buster Sword. Okay, fine. Alright. Press triangle to set the materia. The slots in the top row are for your weapon, at the bottom are for your armor. Select an empty materia slot and press X. There we go. That's a simple materia. That's a simple tutorial.
Just remember to use it, huh? Well, see you on the train.
Alrighty then. And you're like, oh my gosh, I could have sworn when we blew that thing up there would be no casualties or injuries. It's like, guys, come on, seriously.
You're safe now. If you really want to get to the station, you can always climb those stairs. Try picking your way across the rubble.
Alright, got a little chest here to open. Ooh, got some grenades. Very nice. Oh my gosh!
What? Why?
Station's intact.
Uh-oh. Well, there went the overpass. Uh-oh, the PTSD is kicking in. It's not good. Give me 1 sec, I'm answering a message about an upcoming stream. Oh my gosh, is this a flashback? That's kind of neat. Alright. But yeah, my King's Court schedules, they're filling up fast. I've got at least one guest for every show, and most shows have got multiple guests, so pretty good. I know the Batman, the Crow, and Howl's Moving Castle are the ones that have the most people who want in. Oh my gosh, it's Sephiroth. Cloud's doing the stagger walk.
Wait.
Well, Sephiroth's at least pretty cool looking. Wonder who does his voice.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
If you have anybody cancel on any of those three, count me in. Well, Jacob, I mean, the problem, Jacob, isn't you honestly could still be on those streams if you want. The problem is the times don't really, those conflict with yours, because my default start time is 9 p.m.
Slowly.
So that's when those shows are going.
Silently. Painfully.
Oh man.
Bear to see the planet suffer. Cloud.
Because I don't think only one of those shows is almost, like, Batman I think is almost full. Like, I might be able to squeeze one more person in, maybe? I've got like 5 or 6 people already on it though. The Crow is about the same. Howl's Moving Castle, I think I've got 4. I think maybe one of the, like 1 or 2 of the guests are maybes. I think Vex is down as a maybe for that, and I think someone else might be down as a maybe for that. But yeah, the problem isn't necessarily they don't have openings, it's just, it's the time. But yeah, I had to make 9 p.m. the default because most of the guests I can line up, that's about the time that works for them.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Okie dokie. Let's keep going.
You alright?
taking the side streets.
How the ground shook.
Did somebody just say that for real? How the ground shook? Nobody says that after an attack. That's like a line from a book. Like how the ground shook. Depending on what time those streams are, I could change the time on one of my shows. Yeah. But yeah, all of those shows I mentioned, Batman, The Crow, Howl's Moving Castle, those are all 9 p.m. Eastern shows.
Man, what a mess.
Like I said, I think Batman would probably be the hardest one to get in on. And plus I've got another couple of people that I'd thrown invitations. I'm kind of waiting on word from them. Yeah, Batman 89. Yeah.
My friend works.
Batman 89. This is its 35-year anniversary this year. And then The Crow, I think it's its 30-year anniversary. Plus, that's going to be right before or right after. I think it's right before that Crow remake. Which, you know, I think Canola, you're covering it on your show too. So it's going to be The Crow like 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a Crow. Look at these old-timey looking cars. Loveless Street.
Don't let the intruder escape.
That's fine. The more Crow, the better. Yeah, I agree.
Security's everywhere.
Batman was my first movie in a theater with my dad. Oh, that's awesome. It was one of my first movies in a theater. It was it wasn't quite the first, but
Must be close.
it was the year after I'd seen my first theater movie, and it was my very first superhero movie in theaters. I freaking love the Batman. Or loved Batman, not the Batman. The Batman's more recent. Uh-oh. Aerith's being chased by a random fart cloud. Oh my gosh. He's back.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer.
Jurassic Park was my first movie in a movie theater. Hey, that's a dang good one.
It's on the house.
Jurassic Park, for me, that was the first movie I saw more than once at a theater. Here you go,
I'm
Cloud.
involved in things.
Here's a flower.
Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
You wear it during the month of June.
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't.
And I blew it up. I'm literally a terrorist.
Help me!
Oh my gosh. It's Dementors.
What are they?
Haven't you read Harry Potter, lady?
Drop your weapon!
you blind?
You know, you're right.
Yeah, you just promised I wouldn't get attacked, Aerith, and here you got Dementors running around. Your stupid flower lied. You're a wizard, Aerith. Yeah.
Sword on the ground.
Actually, she's a girl, so she'd be a witch. A witch! Oh, I don't think so.
Let's go.
I mean, let's go. It's just you, dude. You're all alone. You obtained high potion. Oh, high potion. Hey, those dudes. And I can go get that pink thing, which I think is materia. It's the modern, so she can be packing pipe? What? Packing pipe. Well, I mean, maybe. You obtain an ore of deadly dodge material. Deadly dodge material? How do you dodge in deadly fashion?
Come on.
Dang it!
You're mine. Let's finish this.
Okay, down to go. Probably need to use some potion here. Drink up. A pair of power wrist guards. Let's see if I can put those on. Not there. Power wrist guards. Wrist guards capable of drawing out power latent in the wearer's body. Neat. Got that caught on my foot. When Prophet of the Dragon was playing through this game, there were a lot of large sword jokes. Prophet of the Dragon's the guy who's on Hypnotic Stream, isn't he? And yes, there is potential for a lot of large sword jokes.
Stop!
Oh, so that's the other materia. Neat.
Not bad.
I don't think so. Oh, I'm not sure who that is then. At least not off the top of my head. Let's go this way. Can't cut through that. Can I go this way?
Bastard couldn't have gotten far. Stay alert.
Don't want to stick around here.
Nope. Not that way. He does a lot of stream about Wheel of Time books. Ah, okay. That's probably why I don't know. I don't know him because I've never read Wheel of Time. I actually only just recently bought the first book, so you know I don't follow a whole lot of Wheel of Time stuff. I'm aware that Amazon, much like Rings of Power, butchered the adaptation as per their MO.
Let's do this.
Target sighted. I repeat, target sighted.
Right.
Shocktroopers, good for immediate deployment. Troopers on standby.
I'm reading through the third book right now. Cool. Heard they're pretty dang good too.
You are clear with this.
No holding back.
Nice spit!
That's that. I see.
I probably should be utilizing my evade better.
Ground forces engaging target in Cotton Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
As good as dead.
Got him. Oh, you meant the fourth book? Okay, cool. Even better.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops. But the rooftops are clear.
Okie dokie. Let's climb.
Over there!
Whoa.
Fire! Shoot to kill!
That's not very nice, guys.
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Steel hall access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Don't underestimate him.
Exactly. You almost estimate me.
Stay down!
All right. Calling fire. It's over.
We can resolve trophy. Ooh, I got a trophy for that. Exploit an enemy's weakness. Huh, cool. That's simple enough.
I see him!
Oh no.
Was never in doubt.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. Hold
that it? Nothing to it.
Target spotted! Moving to intercept!
Enough. That's that.
Get the bastard!
Was never in doubt.
I think I have to use my charge. Fire!
Using force! Burn!
Got him!
He's here!
That's that. Calling fire.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned! Surrender yourself to public security immediately!
I don't wanna.
You have nowhere to run!
Time to burn. Going in. Here we go. It's over.
Let's use this one. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I have to say, so far I am having a good time with this game. This is rather fun. Got a neat combat system. It's very Japanese in its story and character presentation, which, you know, that's to be expected. But yeah, I like it so far.
Into the line, punk!
Into the line, punk! He's still wearing the flower. Uh-oh, I'm surrounded. Watch out, folks. I have a flower.
Ready!
No escape. Need a light?
And one more time. Booyah. How did that mess up? Can I suggest this game when you to you for your comeback? I don't think so, no. I think you suggested maybe the newest one, but this is the one before that. But I'm not even sure if you did that. Let's go. Focus thrust. Yeah, I need to potion up. Oh crap. I got killed. Oh no. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's go ahead and use our potion now. Get in the lab perk. Oh good, we can skip these little cutscenes. That shield carrier dude looks like he's a lever. Yeah, plus I mean he's got the shield in general. But yeah, he's a hefty foe. I mistook him for one of the riot troopers, but I don't think he's a standard one. He's advanced riot trooper. He's the guy they call when the protests are no longer mostly peaceful. Alright, let's fire up. That doesn't do much. Healing up. Oh wow, he'll just chase you down. Okay. Okay, so that's how you want to attack him, is stagger him and get him down. There we go. Ow. Oh my gosh, there's so many more.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
You know what? What was that? He said, wait, I know that. And then he escaped on a train. That was a little weird. What bloody happened there?
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
We know you think he's a keeper.
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
What have you been up to, huh?
Run around. That's why. Had to draw them away from the station.
I have to say, I'm quite pleased that this hour and a half online has thus far gone smoothly. Seems to be working okay. Granted, I did change some of the settings, so the resolution would be like 30 FPS and all that. Good enough quality for YouTube, but less data. But yeah, it seems to be going all right. That's good.
At first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
So hopefully it keeps up like this, and I can keep doing this every week. Maybe do it once or twice. I might come back on tomorrow. Who knows?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, let's move up.
'Cause I like gaming online. It's fun.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
At Mako Reactor 1. An emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Have you played Cloud and Drag yet? No. That's That's a bit later in the game. If I mean, not like super late in the game. It's in the relatively early stages, but no, we're a little ways off from that. Little ways off from that.
Just leave me alone, all right?
That's one moment I'm not looking forward to seeing with better graphics.
You're holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Why don't you
Something
learn
to
to
look
take a
forward
hint,
to.
buddy?
Or maybe not.
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please?
Don't be stupid.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
She digs him. Y'all know it.
I can't wait to set foot on the surface.
Everyone always asks, you know, hey, Tifa or Aerith? Why don't more people bring up Jessie? Jessie seems cool, right?
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
This giant guy walks up to him with a minigun as an arm.
Just who do you think you are?
I'll give you a hint, dude. Look at his arm. What do you think he is?
Really?
Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
Hooray! Oh my gosh, they actually are clapping. They're actually clapping.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Exactly. Great speech. Dang, Barrett takes up that. He just about takes up that whole thing. Oh my gosh. He's a huge dude.
Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that, suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
We're the good guys. We got a chick with boob armor. Of course we're the good guys.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. Atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
And that is exposition, everyone.
It'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history. All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry. I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked.
Yellow six-pointed stars are a little out of fashion.
If you only out for yourself.
Just a bit.
But folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Still alive?
Over here! Oh, you guys!
Damn straight.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
Let's just all say that out loud.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh?
Thank you.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it.
It's like the worst terrorists ever.
All right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Are you sure you haven't seen my school?
Alright, let's look around. What do you like more, Hitman or Mass Effect? Mass Effect. Mass Effect's my favorite series all time. Hitman's in my top 10, but like it's not like top 2 or 3 or 4 or anything.
So the Mako reactor.
Yo, what's up, Jalen? How you doing?
Really? One slum slider with extra black millie, please.
Yeah, Hitman World of Assassination trilogy. Huh. It's so good. It's so freaking good. I do love it.
Some players only had it so good because I'd never seen anything like it before.
Is there... I enjoyed Hitman. Yeah, I love it. Is there any video game trilogy that comes close to Mass Effect for you?
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Yeah, I already answered you, Jalen, on that one. I never said Kevin McAllister on the stream. I said Kevin McAllister's dad. I said Peter McAllister.
Posters.
That's literally what I said. I'm trying to think of other video game trilogies. I mean, because the Hitman trilogy is obviously spectacular. I love it. That's obviously high up there. If Dark Souls 2 were a better game, I would probably put Dark Souls up there, but really Dark Souls' trilogy is 2 great entries and Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 is not a bad game. It is good, but it's not nearly as good. It's a pretty big step down. BioShock, no. Halo's like I love the Halo trilogy, but I have Hitman over that. I like the Hitman trilogy more. Although with BioShock, I have to note I haven't played the whole BioShock trilogy. I've played BioShock 1 and I've played BioShock Infinite, and I still need to play BioShock 2 all the way through. I liked it when I was playing it. Problem is with Infinite is really fun the first time and not as good the second time. So I don't think it would come close to that. I would say Zelda as a series is amazing. Like, Zelda as a series is probably the strongest video game series, period. And that one's way up there for me. I'll tell you this much, if Red Dead 3 is as good or better than the first two, then Red Dead's gonna be right up there with it. Witcher, I've only played Witcher 3. Tomb Raider, definitely not. Well, okay, so the original Tomb Raider games I never played, because I didn't have a PlayStation. The new Tomb Raider trilogy is not great. I'm not particularly fond of it. Oh, it's an adorable child.
That's right, Angel. Welcome back. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
Jalen says, my favorite video game series is Tekken. Cool. I'm not huge into fighting games, but Tekken's pretty fun.
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Yeah, if Red Dead 3 is on par, it just may make a run for your money on one or two. Yeah, well, I mean, the original. Okay, so offline, I've been playing the Red Dead games, and I've already finished Red Dead 1 because they did the remaster for PS4. I played it, Red Dead 1 holds up so well. That's like a top 5 all-time game for me. And right now, I also played Undead Nightmare for the first time, which I had a blast playing that. And right now, I'm playing Red Dead 2, and that's the second time I've gone through it. It's so good. It's so good. So yeah, if Red Dead 3 is anywhere close to 1 or 2 or better, it's that's gonna be up there. Because I adore the Red Dead series. I'll take Red Dead over GTA easily. I don't even think it's close. Red Dead Redemption is way more my speed.
You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
About Fallout? Honestly, I think Fallout is one of the more overrated video game series. I think New Vegas is excellent, but I didn't think Fallout 3... Like, my issue with Fallout 3 was it was so freaking buggy.
About that.
And Fallout 4, I thought it was okay. You know, it wasn't bad. I had an okay time with it, but nothing special. I just think Bethesda overall is overrated. I don't think there's a more overrated developer than Bethesda. I think people love Bethesda because the games get modded really well. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, but don't give Bethesda the credit for that, even though Bethesda has been trying to leech off that credit. I don't think Ubisoft is held in nearly as high regard as Bethesda. And I think most people are turning on Ubisoft. I don't think they've ever been held in that kind of high regard. I mean, they've been held in high regard before, but never to Bethesda's level. I don't think Bethesda and Ubisoft are all that different. Like, they both have their pros and cons. Ubisoft I'd probably put a little bit below them, but not much.
Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I actually haven't played an Assassin's Creed game all the way through since, I think since Revelations?
You had me worried.
I think that was the last one I finished. Which Revelation was not very good. I've got the other ones that came after. I've got most of the Assassin's Creed games. No, I wouldn't put Assassin's Creed anywhere near those other ones.
The news is just another Shinra mouth.
I like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood are really, really good. Like, those are awesome games. 2 especially. I think Assassin's Creed 2 is a fantastic game. But not like upper echelon.
And here we are. Good old
the Arkham trilogy is really good. The funny thing, though, is I wouldn't even call that a trilogy. That's more of a quadrilogy because it's got Arkham Origins, and if I'm being honest, on replay, I think Arkham Origins is better than Arkham Knight. Black Flag is the only one I played through completely. Yeah, I've heard Black Flag is great. I never got to play it all the way through, but I do have it.
202. Don't worry. I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Tifa's got another thing going for her beyond just the dark hair. She's got the cool red eyes. How neat is that?
Place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Tifa's got neat red eyes. Those are cool.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
Yeah, a nice pair of eyes.
We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it.
But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
Okay, God of War, Gears of War. I've never played Gears of War all the way. I don't think I've ever finished a Gears of War game.
I'd have to pay you for that too.
I've played a bit of 1 and 2, but I've never actually beaten any of the campaigns. The God of War trilogy would be up there because God of War trilogy is awesome. That's a great trilogy.
You're the best.
And I mean, obviously, we're kind of in the middle of a new. I don't know if it's going to be a new trilogy or just a new series in general. These first 2 new God of War games, I love the story. I think they're very well written. Gameplay-wise, not so great. I think the gameplay of the old ones are way better. But yeah, the old God of War trilogy is freaking awesome. I love it. Not quite on like Mass Effect's level, but I do really love it. The original Ratchet and Clank trilogy, that was fantastic.
It's time for introduction.
I mean, there's way more than 3 Ratchet and Clank games now, but the initial trilogy of Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal is so good. Oh, good pull, Israel. Yeah, Max Payne's trilogy's great. I don't have high hopes for the remake they're doing of 1 and 2. I hope they're good. I really want them to be good because I love Max Payne. Max Payne was my first PC game ever. Well, take that back. It was my second. StarCraft was my first. And Max Payne 3 was wildly underbought. Like, I'm stunned so few people bought that game. Max Payne 3 is awesome. It's so good. That's a game that should just... They don't even have to remake it. They can just remaster Max Payne 3 and I would be thrilled. It is a phenomenal game.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
It's the Dementors again. Oh no, it's those guys from Monty Python.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment.
He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Why is he dressed like that, Tifa? Kinda sus. I've heard the Metro trilogy is really good. I've got that. I think I've got all 3 of those. I'll have to play those at some point because I've heard really good things about them. But yeah, you brought up The Witch earlier. Like I said, I've only played the third one, so I couldn't judge the whole thing. I know they're remaking the first one, so that'll probably lead to a remake of the second one too. Wait, hang on. I'm looking at other potential ones. Yeah, they've got Tomb Raider on here. Screw Tomb Raider's trilogy. It's not that good. Never played Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never played the Diablo games. I already mentioned Batman, Bioshock. We probably looked at the same list. Gears of War. I really want to play the other Metroid Prime games because I've played the first one, and the first Metroid Prime is amazing. I love that game. I guess you could call the GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, I guess you could call that a trilogy, but I haven't played it all yet, so I once saw a list of most overrated games ever, and Cuphead was listed. Well, those people are idiots, because Cuphead's great. I hear there are changes being made to the Witcher remake for modern arts. Yeah, I've heard, I don't know if they use the phrase modern audiences, but I've heard modern update, so it was a little bit more vague. That could mean good or bad, because modern update could just mean, look, we're going to make the graphics and the gameplay better, in which case, fantastic. But if you're going to do to the story what they did to, to the show, if you're going to screw up the lore and dumb it down and basically remove all the stuff that makes Geralt, then screw that. I mean, granted, I'm not like people who if you want to tone down the sexuality and stuff like that, I don't care. A lot of people freak out when games do that. I'm like, I don't care. I think sex in games is kind of cringe, but I mostly want the great gameplay and the blood and the violence and good storytelling. That's what I need. A lot of people crap on the new God of War games because they don't have a bunch of sex and stuff like that, in which the old trilogy did, and I was like, I don't care. It's that doesn't bother me in the slightest. I never needed it.
Granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out.
Yeah, anybody who is besmirching the name of Cuphead is a fantastic video game. I mean, granted, that was the first game I ever streamed on this channel, and I would be more than willing to stream it again because it's so much fun. I love that game. I platinumed that game twice. I enjoyed it so much. Cuphead's awesome. I want them to make a sequel to Cuphead, personally. Have you seen Gears of War Mad World trailer? No, I haven't. Is that what is it, like a fan trailer where they combine Gears of War and Mad World? Because I remember Mad World. Mad World was fun. Mad World was a pretty wild game. That was an old Wii game. That was an old Wii game.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day. Try getting more sleep. That's the best girl down here.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Don't tell me you're making that face because you think it looks cool, are you?
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
Oh, it's just an old trailer with for the game with the song Mad World. Oh, I've probably seen it before. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I've never been that heavy into the Gears of War series, so that's probably why I don't remember very well. I just thought, yeah, that looks cool. I've heard that Gears of War is eventually going to come to PlayStation. Basically a bunch of the Microsoft franchises are going to be coming to multiple platforms, including PlayStation, which means, in all likelihood, Halo is going to come to PlayStation at some point. That's the way these things go. They'll be like, oh no, we're not going to let Halo go on there. And then a few years later, they're like, okay, we're going to put Halo on there. Which is kind of weird, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm for it. I don't mind I don't mind the idea of having to play everything on this console. That's fine. I think I may have created the best top 3 rankings for cinema trilogies ever. Lord of the Rings, the Dollars Trilogy, Indiana Jones. I don't know, does Indiana Jones count? Because it's 5 movies now.
Let's get down to business, shall we? These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could.
That's kind of the hard part, is discerning what counts as a trilogy now. Like the Star Wars movies, you can do 3 separate trilogies with them. Or really, you could just do 2 and then just not, you know. Let's just say that the most recent one doesn't exist.
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman.
We don't talk about 4 and 5.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand
There are
tour.
only 3 Indiana Jones movies. Oh, I'm silly. I didn't say Indiana Jones. Dang it, Giggles, it's Native American Jones. Tifa, you know this jukebox has a song named after you?
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage,
I'm about to throw my phone
there's stuff
away.
you need to buy.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Israel and I have a buddy, and like his phone is constantly needing auto. It's constantly auto correcting him. The original 3 Indiana Jones movies have a beginning, middle, and end. I just don't. Hang on. Let me read the rest of it. I just don't see it as a trilogy because I don't like the prequel. Oh, are you referring to Temple of Doom as the prequel? Because technically Temple of Doom takes place, I think, before Raiders, technically.
How you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
Alright. Calm down, dude. Yeah, I like Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom was actually the first Indiana Jones movie I ever watched, so I always liked it. Ooh, I can shop. Shopping! Alright, we can buy some of this. And that. Do you buy that controversy that Indy was with Mary? No, because it's just that things were a lot different back then. I mean, if we're gonna accuse him of that, you might as well accuse pretty much everyone from a few hundred years ago of that, because girls back then were getting married at like 13, 14, 15 years old. I mean, shoot, the Virgin Mary, well, she's only the Virgin Mary when she got married and after, but, you know, Mary, when she married Joseph, was probably only like 14 or 15. So, no, I don't buy that. I think it's just people trying to be like, trying to besmirch cool heroic characters. But yeah, they say that Giggles and Bits because I think
We'll see you around, okay?
they talk about how in Indiana Jones, like, he used to be friends with her father, and they did stuff together, and she fell in love with him when she was probably like 16 years old or something.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or 2.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, my grandma was considered an old maid at 16 when she was... Yeah, there you go, exactly.
Nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
More than a little.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche.
Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl.
That's some wild hair right there. My goodness.
What's he doing here?
Oh, that's Eidzo in here.
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You'd better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you.
Wookiees tried hard to come after Raiders of the Lost Ark for that. Yeah.
Big sword.
I don't know if they came at it hard. I mean, I've seen
Be nice.
I've seen attempts that were, you know, had a little bit more effort behind them, but, you know, they did try. And they failed.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
Which is funny.
Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Taking a break at a rest spot recovers all of your HP and MP. Rest spots include your own bed, benches next to vending machines, and other locations. Get it?
Don't you still have work to do? Well, go on then. Get back to it.
I want her voice to be older and raspier. I wanted to sound like this. Don't you have a job to do? Get back to it. It looks like she stuck her finger in the outlet. Yeah, and then just put something around her hair to just tame it.
We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons drawer.
I wonder if I can turn off the subtitles of the citizens there, because they're kind of annoying. Let's see, gameplay. Same thing with Blade Runner. Yeah, I addressed that multiple times, because I think that's a load of crap. I think that is one of the most misread scenes in movie history. I really do. Let's see, chat log. Let me see. Yeah, let's hide that. Okay, good. I think that scene gets... They talk about, like, oh, he forced himself on her. I'm like, that's not what that scene's about. For one thing, she had just told him that she was on the run. She's like, would you come after me? And he says, no, but somebody would. So when she's trying to leave, I always took it as he slams the door to keep her in his apartment, because he's like, you idiot, if you go out there, you're dead. That's why he's angry at her. And of course he's angry that she's seeing herself as less than human, that she doesn't, I mean, technically, yes, she's not human, but I mean, it's like, he's like, look, you feel something. You're allowed to feel something, and you're allowed to trust that. So he has numerous reasons why he's frustrated with her in that moment. And then as he reaches out, it starts aggressively, but then he kind of he puts his hand up like, it's okay, you know, it's okay. And he's much gentler after that. And I'm like, people misread that one so much. It annoys the crap out of me. Rachel got me too'd. Like, piss off. Well, Ridley Scott's kind of part of the problem, because he's like, I wish I had filmed that scene differently. I don't think Harrison Ford's ever really cared about addressing it. Ridley Scott said he basically wished he had made the point of that scene a little clearer, but I was like, you didn't need to make it clear. People just need to turn their brains on when they watch it.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our...
It's like, so often when something happens in a movie, people don't, you know, they don't consider the context of everything that's happened leading up to it. It's literally in that scene, she's like, you know, he's telling her, yeah, if you run, somebody's going to catch you and kill you.
Hey, Cloud. Looking to join the Neighborhood Watch?
That depends. What does this Neighborhood Watch do?
Lots of stuff, really.
And what's so funny is people like that will then go around telling you, if you disagree with them, you lack media literacy. And I'm like, by media literacy, they mean you don't agree with me on my take.
No one will hire him. Thought if he joined the Watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I can mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear.
I do like, Israel, that you called him Ridley Scott. That's kind of funny. Now I'm seeing that it says Ridley Scott. We need to draw a cartoon of Ridley Scott. You can now enhance your weapons. Spend SP skill points to unlock special skills infused in weapons. Freaking Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott, we'll call that the persona he puts on when he directs like a really retarded movie, like Napoleon. Napoleon's not directed by Ridley Scott. That's Ridley Scott. You can enhance weapons. Yeah, that scene is not really hard to interpret if you just pay attention. Yeah, exactly. People are just needlessly sensitive. Yeah. You can enhance weapons and unlock. I might have to make that like one of my member emojis, like Ridley Scott. We got to come up with a little cartoon of him first or something. I wish the Raiders would make a Brady 12 jersey and retire the number when he gets approved as owner. I don't think that's going to happen. That'd be a little odd. You can enhance weapons and unlock weapon skills through weapon upgrades. First, select the character whose weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press X to select Cloud. The number to the right of each weapon is the max X SP value, the weapon, a value which increases as the character levels up. Next, select the weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press X to select the Buster Sword. The number next to it is the amount of SP you can spend on that weapon. Ooh. Attack up. Max HP up. Enhancement. Okay, that's kind of neat. Alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we got Enhanced Punisher. Max attack. Let's boost our attack. Yeah, we need 4 for that. That's 4. We'll use that. HP and attack are going up. Neat. That's pretty cool. You can automate SP allocation by selecting a weapon and pressing triangle to change your weapon's upgrade settings or select the setting that best accommodates your battle strategy. That's easy enough. That's pretty cool.
All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one
Making
better.
a number 12 Brady jersey with owner on it would become the top selling jersey. It'd be funny. Stanley Kubrick also took a lot of heat for the Singing in the Rain scene. Oh yeah, well that whole movie was considered controversial. That movie actually had an X rating when it first came out. The movie got banned in like several countries.
You don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Tifa's so much better than Aerith. I don't even see how this is a competition. Tifa's cool.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day. Try getting
Scrap Boulevard is out west.
I can't say I blame him. The movie is definitely hardcore. No, I mean, the movie is, it's pretty hardcore for its time, definitely. At least back then when movies got banned, you could understand the reason. I still don't think it should get banned, because, it's just, it's just censorship. But, and that Singing in the Rain scene's pretty dang disturbing. It's messed up. It's a pretty messed up scene. But, yeah, these days people want to ban movies just because they said something that hurts someone's feelings.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up.
I want to try this way. Well, let's see, there's that way, and I would guess you could go in here as well. Is this, what is this? Is that materia? Hooray. You obtain an orb of ice materia. Alright. We should probably give that to Tifa then. Hang on. Set materia. I can give us both ice materia. Increases strength by 5. I think I'm going to give that to her. Because she's a puncher. Tifa excels at close range combat and uses combos to deal lots of damage. Press square to execute a normal attack. Hold it down to deliver a single powerful blow. Unbridled strength can be used to enhance her unique ability, as well as increase the number of attacks that can be chained together. Neat.
It's over.
These creepy looking little things.
Wow. So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warning.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Alright, I do want to try that other direction just to see if there's any neat stuff that I maybe missed. I wonder if I can break other stuff like this dumpster. Nope. I can't even break a wooden box. What the heck? What the heck?
No holding back. Enough.
Oh no. M'lady.
That's that.
Nailed him. I still haven't seen Titanic, and I'm proud of that. Well, you're not missing much. At least I don't think. I mean, I don't even know if I would consider it a must-see just on the level of like. I mean, it's worth seeing if you're like wanting to, you know, I guess watch something that gives you an idea of what a high production, super successful, overrated movie looks like. It's like there isn't no reason to watch Titanic. It's just Titanic's a very overrated film.
All right, I think that might be the last of them.
Won't stay gone for long.
I just heard this recently about The Sound of Music. When it came out in Korea, they thought it was too long, so they cut out all the music. So what's it called?
It'll do wonders for you.
They wanted to indoctrinate the people to thinking the sound of... It's like, what is the actual sound of music? The sound of music is silence! Music has no sound. I've actually never watched The Sound of Music all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces, but never watched it all the way through. Can't say I really care to either. The Sound of Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I think it should be just called The Sound of. I thought Titanic was really good. I would recommend seeing it. Okay, Israel, so this is the part where you decide whose recommendation matters more. But no, here's the thing. Most people like Titanic. I obviously come to it from a very different perspective with a more critical eye than most people. I don't think it's a terrible movie, but I don't think it's a good movie. I think it's a fairly bad movie that has some merits. It has a lot of merits. It has a lot of merits for a bad movie, but I do contend that I think it's a bad movie. I do not think it's good.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you.
What the heck?
Huh?
Did he really just call me that? What the heck? Every time I know people who love Titanic, they literally have the worst taste. But yeah, I watched it twice, back to back. Didn't care for it. Look, I know people with good taste that like Titanic. Like, when I was on the Titanic stream on Canoli's channel, there's people, the people on that channel have good taste, and it was kind of split. Like, a few of us liked it, a few of us didn't like it. But yeah, I don't think it's a good movie. Jacob says, I don't like Titanic because they took a tragic event in history and turned it into a romance. It's not even that I don't think you... I actually think you could do that movie and make it okay. I think you could do a movie like that fine.
You okay?
I just don't think they did it very well. I don't think they did it very well. I think the production value is stellar. There are some good scenes in it. I think Rose is an awful character, to be honest. I think she's a terrible character. And they accidentally have scenes that kind of make the Titanic crash sort of their fault.
Oh, no, you won't. Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Where it's at least, you could make a slight argument like, did this thing sink because of them? Because they literally distract the two guys who spot the iceberg. They spot it late because they're looking at Jack and Rose. It's like, wait a minute. If they'd looked up, would they have maybe spotted it in time? It's kind of funny.
I don't know about that.
Hey, it's that guy who will do anything you ask.
You hear someone got
But yeah, I don't think Titanic's very good. It's not without entertainment though. It's not like a dull movie. It's not like you're not going to be entertained if you watch it. It is entertaining in its way, but if you're like me and you're going over it with a fine-tooth comb, it's hard not to see the issues. Look at this nifty weapon. Is that for me?
Hold on. The perfect weapon for you and your needs. That'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
I thought I was a punk AB.
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Oh gosh, the Bruce Lee controversy with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is so cringe. I'm like, guys, get over it. It's not a big deal. Here's the thing. If you're not... I get if somebody doesn't necessarily like the movie, because it's basically a hangout movie, kind of like Jackie Brown. It's kind of a slow burn type film, but I don't think there's anything in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood worth getting outraged over. Especially the Bruce Lee stuff. There's nothing wrong with the Bruce Lee stuff whatsoever. I think the people who got freaked out by that, I'm like, oh, stop. It's like you're all freaking out over freaking nothing. You can now acquire weapon abilities. Once you achieve maximum proficiency in a weapon's ability, that ability becomes your own, and you can use it without the weapon equipped. Note that the Buster Sword ability is at maximum proficiency from the beginning. I would say that there was so close to the iceberg that spotting it, they wouldn't have mattered. I think you can blame Rose and Jack's stupid engineering and arrogance about... we know the reasons why Titanic really crashed, you know, or why, I mean, and it wasn't bad engineering or anything, it was just they crashed into an iceberg. That's not bad engineering. It crashed because they crashed into it sunk because it crashed into an iceberg. You know, it was a bad night. But the way the movie presents it is, if you add 30 seconds to how quickly they spot that iceberg, do they still hit it? Probably. Do they hit it so bad that the two compartments flood and it sinks? A little iffier. You know, obviously that's not what they intended. That's not what they want you to think, but it's just, they present that moment in such a way as to where it becomes a question now. It's funny. Yeah, I loved when QT said on Joe Rogan that those people can suck on a Johnson for that Bruce Lee outcry. Yeah. I'm like, I don't think there was anything bad about that. They're like, oh, he made Bruce Lee into a jerk. And I'm like, no, he made Bruce Lee into a late 20s arrogant martial artist. And by the way, a lot of stunt people who worked with him thought that that's exactly what he was. They thought he was a giant hothead. And I'm like, that's not like that part of his reputation was unfounded. And it didn't make him look bad or anything. It was just like, okay, bit of a hot-headed late 20s guy. He had a reason to be hot-headed. He was good at what he was. Nothing wrong with that. It was fine. I thought the scene was pretty dang funny. I actually liked Bruce in that scene. I thought he was funny.
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything.
I'll give you a reason to put on the tinfoil hat. There were a lot of bankers on the Titanic, and it might have been sunk on purpose.
Your clients can fill you in on
It depends on who they were banking for.
these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
But a lot of the bankers probably would have made it off on life rafts because a lot of the rich people made it out alive. Really, he was hot-headed for real? I thought that the ore about him was like a myth or part of his legend. No, look, Bruce Lee was a incredibly gifted martial artist. But is a lot of the aura around him mythological? Absolutely it is. This idea that he could beat up a guy like Muhammad Ali is laughably stupid. Muhammad Ali there's a reason why we put fighters in weight classes. It's like Bruce Lee weighed about $120. Someone like Muhammad Ali would kill him. But was he a skilled martial artist? Absolutely. Bruce Lee was incredibly skilled, incredibly fast. You know, and yeah, he was a bit hot-headed. There was a lot of stuntmen that didn't like him. But he had a reason to be hot-headed. He was good. He was good at what he did. Aside from being a great martial artist, he was actually making it in Hollywood. So he was kind of more than a stunt person. He was basically like a stunt person who was a superstar at the same time. He was basically Jackie Chan before Jackie Chan. Use that to access the map, and R2 to open quests. From there, you can check current job requests. You can tackle multiple quests at once. The more jobs you take on, the more your fame and repute grow amongst the local residents.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis.
Who's this twink?
Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down.
Well, he didn't say it outright. What he basically, Bruce Lee basically put it up in the air, like as a possibility, and it got run with after that.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know.
But he could not beat up Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali would literally kill him.
I'm sure you of all people can appreciate.
He was way bigger and way stronger. Like whenever I see people like, "Oh, do you think Bruce Lee could have beaten Mike Tyson?" I'm like, "No, that's stupid."
I will hold you to that.
Excellent.
Jackie Chan was a stuntman in Bruce Lee movies. That is correct. I do think, in a sense, war films are suited best for your argument. Maybe almost all war films are not anti-war. They glorify it because it's all about the visuals. I think most war films try to be anti-war, but at least the good ones that we all know. Most of the good war films are anti-war. But yeah, there are some war films that glorify it. It just depends on which ones. When you complete battle intel missions for Chadley. His name's Chadley. This is the least Chad person I've ever seen in my life. This little kid is supposed to be Chad. He couldn't be less Chad. My gosh. You can view battle intel missions from battle intel in the main menu. Completing missions while respective quests are active will grant additional rewards. Okie dokie. On the map screen, you can check your current scenario, objective, and view the lay of the land. Chadley. Chadley needs help with his research. Use the assess materia to gather intel on fields. Okay. I can't speak to how good or bad they were at their job because I wasn't there. I think that would be highly presumptuous to assume I know better. Let's see. A great sword cast from carefully selected iron ore. I mean, the current blade I have is better. But this one isn't half bad. I mean, from what the movie showed. Well, yeah, from what the movie showed, but I mean, they could have spotted it earlier if not for freaking Rose and Jack. Yeah, that's one thing I think the Titanic movie, like obviously they had to light the scene so people could watch it, but I've heard like realistically when that thing sunk it was way darker than what the movie depicted, so that would have been pretty scary. But yeah, I'll tell you like one thing is like when I watched that movie, there's those scenes where like you've got the life rafts off and they're kind of listening to all the sounds of people screaming and stuff like that. And you're just like, gosh, if this movie had focused on those people, if they'd focused on like the people who were suffering, the real people in this, it would have been so much better. All right, we got our assess materia on. All right, here we go. Nuisance in the factory. So,
you're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want all the details.
Okay. Talk to the scrap dealer. Chadley's report. Alright, let's do this one. But your version of Titanic is depressing, I would see. I would see what they did. Well, I hate to tell you, but the real version of Titanic is depressing. That's kind of the point. Not every story needs to be happy-go-lucky. There's a reason. And here's the thing. There are people who survived the Titanic wreckage, so you can make the primary focus a survivor. You know, like, I'll tell you one thing that irked me, that you actually could have made the movie about this guy. That guy who they have like out like next to the life rafts, who ultimately ends up shooting and killing those two guys. I hated what they did with him because that's a real person they're depicting. He did not do that. He didn't shoot anybody. He actually was a freaking hero. That guy filled like 12 life rafts. You could have done the movie about him. Like his family were so upset with his depiction, they sued James Cameron in the studio and won. I mean, they settled with him basically, but I was like, why did you all depict this guy that way? He was a hero. That's messed up. He didn't shoot and kill anybody. Jeez, he filled like a dozen life rafts. He's one of the most heroic people you could have focused on. But yeah, Kathy Bates' character, that's a real person, and she was a pretty remarkable person. You could have had her be kind of part of the focus of it. You could have focused on like, you could have done the movie about like several characters that had interesting stories. He could have been one, she could have been one. Yeah, it would have been... I think that would have been interesting. Alright, let's see. Am I supposed to buy... What, they want me to buy this? Okay. Here. I'll take you ether.
Narjan's the one with all the details. You'll find him outside the old Talaga factory. Don't forget to stop.
You're just simping for the movie. I'm not even saying you can't fictionalize it. I think there's a better movie there if you focus on real people. I think there's a much better movie there. I think Jack and Rose are highly uninteresting. And I could not have cared less about their romance. I really could not have cared less. I was like, I'm not rooting for these people. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he got sued for it. They settled. They were not happy about that. They had a right not to be happy. I mean, that dude was a hero. That was pretty douchey. I wasn't. Jack sucked. I didn't like him. I didn't care about him. I was like, screw those guys.
Don't take your eyes off.
I would have rooted for Jack more if he wasn't going after Rose. It's like, why are you going after Rose? I know she's good looking, but so the heck what?
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work.
That's just one of the stupid things she does when she throws the diamond in the water. It's like, what are you? She's so she's just really selfish in the movie. She's really freaking selfish in that movie.
One hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny?
And she's a freaking know-it-all too.
I saw you crack a smile.
I do not like her.
Do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
Plus, I thought the whole thing with her leaving that drawing that Jack did of her in her fiance's safe to kind of rub in that she was leaving him, I was like, that's really stupid. Because, okay, as far as they knew, the boat wasn't going to sink. They thought everything was going to be fine. But I was like, you know he's going to look in his safe before you all leave in all likelihood. So he's going to find out what's going on here. It's like, you're inviting trouble before you even get off. I was like, that's really dumb.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it.
It's like, I want you to draw me. Okay. Now let's put it in here. Why?
For work around here if you prove yourself.
Until they get reactor 1.
Stupid Jack and Rose. But yeah, I give Titanic like a 4 out of 10.
You got something to say? Take a picture.
It's a bad movie with a good amount of merit. That's what a 4 means, basically. Rose is the villain. She's a freaking villain. I don't know if I'd go so far as to call Jack awful, but he's not. I don't find him likable. Put it that way. I don't find him likable. Yeah, okay, there we go. Go this way.
If the planet's a living being,
I was just looking at the icons and I was like, wait a minute, I actually should be looking at the map. That'd probably be a good idea. It'd probably be a good idea.
There are monsters on the plate too, right? I saw it first. Got it?
We could probably use this if we
Was that kid trying to steal this pole out of the ground? Kid, what are you doing? I saw it first! Like, why are you trying to steal a pipe? Yeah, I mean, this is the factory. It's just, but how the heck do you get in? Might be one of those things where you can't get in yet. Because I don't think you can get around all this crap.
Step back.
Oh my gosh.
Factory's off.
I don't know if I'd want to watch a movie about Epstein and the Island Boys.
Wait a minute. Tifa? Don't tell me you're here to take care of those things. Are you? In that case, be my guest. We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
Tifa's got pull around here. They all love Tifa. Like, Tifa can do whatever she wants. Okie dokie. But let's talk about good movies. Forget all this Titanic talk.
You asked for it.
That's that.
Yeah. Ah!
After you.
See if you can press triangle to execute the martial technique whirling uppercuts. That's cool.
That's a win.
Starting with Ghostbusters 2016. How dare you? Jalen's 8 out of 10 and my 8 out of 10 are very different, Israel. That's one thing you should know. For him, an 8 out of 10 means something very different. It's always what you have to keep in mind when somebody gives out their score is, okay, what does this number mean? Which I can tell people what my scores mean. I think Jalen brought up what an 8 meant for him yesterday on stream. I don't fully recall, but it definitionally it was a bit lesser than my own. Like for me, 8 out of 10, that's like on the low end of great. It's like that's when I'm calling it this. If I give something an 8 out of 10, I'm like, yeah, this is a great movie. It's not like amazing great. It's not a masterpiece, but it's a great film. Yeah, that's what I mean when I give something an 8. Nothing there. Wait, unless I can break them, but you cannot break those. I guess we'll go back to that other area. Let's see if there's another way around there.
They're nothing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. An 8 for him is like an 80 or a B, so it's like percentages, yeah. That's why whenever two people, like, when people argue over, what do you mean you would give it this score out of 10? And I'd be like, well, wait a minute. How do you know your score and their score mean the same thing? Have you asked?
No escape.
I try to be very clear about what I mean.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
But yeah, Titanic 4 means I think it's bad. I can see why. Like 4 also carries with it the idea of like I think it's bad, but I can see why people like it. Titanic is a movie that I get why people like it. I do. I understand the appeal. I just don't share in their joy.
If this is what you want,
Deal with that.
let me handle this.
I got this.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 is high praise for me. This is lesser Drake, so this is the Drake that... This isn't the Drake that sings all the hits, these are those other... This is the Drake that sings like the other tracks, I guess.
Let's do this.
Fire. I guess fire wouldn't be a weakness for a Drake. Drakes are basically dragons. I should have thought of that. I should have thrown ice at him. We got a Moogle medal though, so that's cool. I think I should probably create a save file, because I haven't yet. Dragons no like ice. That's right, Whitey. How you doing, Whitey? Good to see ya. Temperaturist. There is a temperaturist in me. Wait, that's not what she said. But yeah, well, yeah, Whitey, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Oh, you sold it. So cool. The restaurant is sold. Well, cool, man.
Let's get this over with.
I can't remember if I sent you my schedule for the movies I'm doing, but yeah, if there's any you're able and want to join in on, just let me know. See you, Jacob. Have a good one. And if I haven't sent you that yet, I will. But yeah, I've got some cool movies lined up. I'll tell you one month I'm looking forward to, even though I haven't sent out the schedule for this, but I've got pretty much every movie planned for the year that I want to cover. July is going to be fun because we're going to have movies that there's a lot of agreement and disagreement on. Like I'm going to do Avatar. Send me your schedule, please. Yeah, I'll send it to you now. I mean, like I said, I've got you for a couple of them. But yeah, if there's anything you see on the schedule that you want to join in on, I mean, you'd have to change up the schedule for your show. But because they're all the ones that you're not in on are scheduled for 9 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, Jacob, if you want to see it and want to schedule around it, no problem. I'm looking forward to the sports movie panel. Yep, that's at the end of the month. I think you did. Guess I'll know more as I get a new job. But ready to start streaming way more. I'm looking forward to it, Whitey. I even did a short video today because I actually had time. Awesome. Can I join on? I'll be honest, Jalen, most of the panels are filling up pretty quick, and I give preference to other YouTubers because I obviously, aside from them doing a similar gig as I do, part of the reason why I like having them on is because they're fellow creators. But and pretty much every show is already getting multiple panelists, so I would say in all likelihood at the moment no, but I will keep you in mind in case something opens up. But a lot of the shows are filling up pretty quick. Like I might have sent out my schedule to too many people, to be honest, because there's a couple people who actually haven't answered yet, and I know a couple of the shows are already pretty much full. Like Batman, The Crow, and Howl's Moving Castle are both like, there's a lot of people on those panels already, which, I mean, great, it's great. I'm excited for those. But yeah. But we will see. I will keep you in mind if something opens up.
Was never in doubt.
Let's see. Nuisance in the factory done. Return to the scrap. Oh, cool. We're done with this one. Neat. But yeah, Jacob, I will send you the schedule. I will send you the schedule as soon as I'm done here. All right, so let's talk to this chap.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory.
Which I will be done here actually fairly soon.
I can't wait to give my regulars the good news.
I haven't seen all of the movies you mentioned, but I have seen some. Yeah, I mean, I figured you've seen some. And most of them are pretty popular movies, but yeah.
So believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar.
The Pillar.
Another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well...
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you, but I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh?
Alright, so that's another trophy. Complete a quest.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
He just said that.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity. Not to make money, but to build connections.
Yeah.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished.
I always think video game exchanges are funny when you can tell that the people who recorded the dialogue did so at separate times, because there's just that little bit of stiltedness in the exchange. Or like one recording ends, the next one begins. It's funny. It lacks a certain flow. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, where's the kid? Where's that bloody child? Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna talk to, you know, the biggest Chad in the yard, Chadley. This is the standard for male attractiveness. There's nothing we can do about it.
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
Oh, was that not enough?
Never want for work around here if you prove yourself useful.
Maybe there's a specific mission I have to do. Alright, so we got lost friends. What's that? Job well done. I think that was the one I just did. Rat problem. Alright, let's go to that one.
Got new numbers for monster slaying this month. Check them out.
Is that just showing the way I walked? Why is it showing that? Alright, so we're gonna hang left all the way to the end, right. Would you recommend Barbie to anyone on our side of the culture war? I would recommend it if they're a YouTuber wanting to make a spicy video. Which some people, like Vex already did, and she made a dang good one. So, and Sassy Sasquatch did. And she did, like, that. I think that was her first live review, if I'm not mistaken. She did a really good job with it. But Barbie is a terrible movie.
Settle down now.
Barbie is piss.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk.
Or what, huh? Screw you!
What's going on? Somebody went and stole some blasting unit from a Shinra warehouse.
Well, you are a Barbie girl who, in fact, lives in a Barbie world. Yeah. I ain't no pink pumpkin. By the way, White Bear, so we had a typo that might have spawned, it might have spawned a new meme. So, like, someone was, so I think it was Israel, he was referring to Ridley Scott, and he misspelled it Ridley Scort. I think Ridley Scort is what we should call Ridley Scott whenever he makes a bad movie. Like, we need to draw like a little cartoon of like a retarded Ridley Scott. So like, it wasn't Ridley Scott who directed Napoleon, it was Ridley Scott. You know, or Ridley Scott did like Body of Lies or something. Actually, I haven't seen that movie. I don't know how good or bad it is. Scott, exactly. Scott. It's one of those names where it's like there's not a lot of complexity to it, but it sounded funny. I was like, Ridley Scott. Like, it reminded me of like Michael Scarn from like The Office, his little superhero secret agent name. His evil twin, Ridley Scott.
Let's get a closer
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all.
Why don't you tell us why we shouldn't arrest a redhead? You think we're just gonna let you being a ginger slip under the cracks? It's not gonna happen.
I swear, all he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
I hope we at least get to keep the blasting agent. Well, he probably doesn't have it on him, actually. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. All he had to do was have a soul. Exactly.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow!
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Did she punch him? I guess to keep him out of the way. Alright, we can oh, okay, we're supposed to assess here.
Too bad.
Okay, so that's the point. I should have known that going in, because like material obviously does something, you know, beyond just equipping it. Duh. Alright, let's go braver. That's weakness. Not Ginger's, obviously. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Bad dog.
So, is it over? Yo! Anybody there?
Johnny, so we
If
can
you're
get out
there,
of
then
here.
help me!
Alright.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa! Whoa!
No!
Huh? You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You wanna live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No, you can kill them, that's fine.
Cloud, you're scaring me.
I
We need to
mean,
go before they wake up.
I mean, you say you're scared, but I mean, come on, Tifa, my gosh, we just blew up a factory not too long ago. I mean, killing a few guards, I mean, it's not exactly outside of the purview of what we do.
I'm worried about Johnny.
Why'd you let him go?
We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
How?
Tifa, when you work for an outfit that makes you wear a sleeveless turtleneck, you kind of lose your sympathy for people.
They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember.
Ah, so Mako is like Spice.
What do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
Cloud, you haven't spread a single stick of butter with that sword. You're worried. That's pretty good. I would like to see that. That should be like a mini game in this. Like you have to butter this enormous piece of bread with the Buster Sword. That'd be great.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
Hip Hop de Chocobo. Wow. Apparently all you need... That's all you need to be a DJ in this town. It's just to have this thing playing on Wind Up. Wow, they had it easy back then. When we were kiddos, this came out on PS1 and I instantly thought, butter knife. Nice. Screen Rant just reported Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was the only film that year with a budget of over $200 million to make a profit. I could have told you that. I didn't need Screen Rant to report that. I knew that. Yeah, Disney had a horrible year last year. But that's our fault. It's like, what's funny is like whenever like anymore when like people like Bob Iger come out, it's like, well, the fans, da-da-da, and I'm like, yeah, it is our fault. I take pride in that. Thank you very much. Screw you all and your stupid movies. I'm cool with you all failing, you see?
You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah.
Due to misogynist and blah blah blah, movies suck. Sorry. Yeah, exactly.
Think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. In that case, want to head back out and look for more gigs?
Tifa, you lush.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you want to head inside?
Okay, so we won't yet. Cause I'm probably gonna play till about 10:30 my time, so about we got enough time for like another mission or so. Yeah, been at this a little bit, about 3 hours. Which I don't know if y'all noticed. Final Fantasy VII started at 7. That's the kind of high-mindedness you get here on this channel. Alcoholic? No, ma'am. I'm a workaholic. Exactly. I'm addicted to workahol.
Please set the Orb of Assess Materia to your equipment and use it together.
You're a go-to monster slayer. Urgent cleaned up Scrap Boulevard. Nice job, buddy.
Nice job, buddy. Nope, that's not the way. Although I do, let's hang a right and see what's over here. Oh wait, can we not? No. Open up. Oh well, we can't.
Keep up the good work, Tifa.
Keep up the good work, Tifa. Don't. Lost friends. Beginner's Hall, aka Biatch's Corridor. I just flew in from the graveyard. What's this? Scrap dealer has info on a new job. Head to Pillar Plaza. Oh, that's the jukebox and all that stuff. Oh, shoot.
Nice job, buddy.
What are the little baggies? What little baggies? What do you mean? Oh, these? Oh, that's an item shop. Did you invite Von Allen to any of your shows? I mean, he's coming to the sports tournament show. I was gonna send him a, I was thinking about sending him my schedule for these upcoming 3 months of shows, but they started filling up so fast that I was like, maybe I should wait for the next quarter to see if he wants to do any, but yeah, obviously he is on the sports movie panel. He's already gotten the list, all that, already cross-referenced your all's the movies y'all had seen and all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much what I built the 32 movies off of. Just make sure you're studying up on those movies, because the goal is for all of us to have seen everything, so we can all vote properly.
You asked for it.
A were rat. More like a here rat. Kind of iffy on NPC art here. Basically, the only way you can tell real characters in basic be NPCs is good hair and larger face. But the main characters are looking cool. Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of par for the course for a lot of RPGs, unfortunately, is they put a lot more care into the unique individuals and everyone else is just like kind of standard looking. Which I get it, it takes up less memory and less detail and all that stuff. But they've been doing it for so long that at a certain point you start thinking, is this just low effort on your all's part? You all could do something to make some of these look a little bit more unique. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'd rather it have went more with an anime look, but man, not everyone into that. Well, I mean, I think this game especially could have benefited from a more anime look. Because, I mean, some of the characters do look anime. Instead, they went anime. Hello, kitty.
Well, you want to head inside?
OG game has SD chars in it. Yeah. I'm not sure I can watch every movie I haven't yet watched by the time the sports show comes. Well, try to watch as many as you can. If you need a website to watch the movies from, I can send you it because it'll have all of them.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Because I mean, it's 32 movies. You've seen the majority of them. I'd prefer we've all seen everything. That way you actually have a vote. Because if you haven't seen both, you don't really have a vote.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished.
The funny thing was, me and Cannoli have already seen almost all of them. Cannoli saw the most of them. I sent Cannoli the list, and he was like, he'd seen like 89 of them already. I was like, dang. Super deformed, small body, big-headed characters.
I'm really sorry.
Popular in Japan.
But it shouldn't take much longer.
Yeah.
In the meantime, grab a seat.
Thought you may already know that. Yeah.
What'll it be?
Yeah, at first, like, SD, I was like, I'm not sure I know exactly what that means, but I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Tifa's like, what? I've already got you. You're pretty hard and bitter. I haven't seen 7 of them. Well, shoot, Jalen, if you haven't seen 7 of them, you've got more than enough time to watch all of those. You kidding me? I mean, shoot, between now and then, that's like one every 3 days.
Most people would say something sweet.
That's easy. Hard and bitter, like, never mind.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
Sheila just poured you a shaken up Mountain Dew.
Our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
That's just code red.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
I've tried watching one of the movies and determined,
Was the work of the eco-extremist group?
yes, you have to watch the whole movie. The whole movie. It's okay if you don't like it. That's fine. I'm probably not going to like it. I don't like every movie in the tournament either.
You coming on the next one?
I like most of them, which is, you know, good, but some of them I went on the fact that we had all seen it, relatively popular enough, all that stuff, but I'll tell you this, if I had gone with the ones that all had like the highest scores, you would have had probably a whole lot more you hadn't seen.
It comes down to do or die. If I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then...
But yeah, watch the whole thing. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. You'll probably vote for the other movie, that's fine. That's going to be the point. We're going to be voting.
Could still kill some time.
Okay, first things first. We're going to turn this bloody jukebox off because I didn't realize this thing played when you were outside of this place. That's kind of gay. Stab it. I don't even want to listen to hip-hop to Chocobo. Oh, it's a dart leaderboard. I can play darts. The basic rules. Use X to throw darts. The point value of the area you hit is deduced from your point total. Or deducted. Deduced. That was stupid. You throw 3 darts per round, and the goal is to reduce your points to exactly 0 in as few rounds as possible. The smaller the target reticle, the more accurate your throw will be. Make sure to throw the dart before the timer runs out. Do we aim them? I would assume you aim them. I do need the website. Okay, I'll send you it on Twitter as soon as I'm done. But it's a good source. You'll thank me for having that source, by the way, because you'll be able to watch a lot of stuff. Pretty much watch just about anything you want. How to score big. For the most points, aim for the bullseye in the center of the dartboard or the narrow double and triple rings. However, if you score too many points and reduce the running total to below 0, you will lose the round and none of the points scored will be counted. That's gay. When you can win the game with the next dart, the area of the dartboard you should aim for will light up. Oh, that's okay. That's a little hand-holdy, but whatever. It's like, for all of our players who are too retarded to do math, here's how it works. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get the initial scores. 2. Hey-oh, bullseye. Suck it, nerds. Ooh, just missed. Okay. Got the little green area of the bullseye. Very nice. Oh. So we're at 152. Nice. I'm a bloody natural. Oh wow, that sucked. I say that and then I get a 2. I just missed. Round 4. Yay! Okay, so we're down to 35, so don't want to reduce too much. Okay, so oh, that's pretty neat. He like closes his eyes in such contentment. He's like, I have defeated the dartboard. Yes. But I didn't even make the top. I'm just at number 10. That's not acceptable.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Main scenario. Talking strategy. I just darted deep. Yeah. Everyone always keeps saying that, like, Tifa and all of them are, like, teenagers in this, and I'm like, so wait, they're teenagers and they're allowed to, like, drink hard and stuff like that? They're allowed to drink all this alcohol? What the heck?
You're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference.
Does the armor change in the cutscenes depending on what you upgrade to? It might. Let me see. I think it does, because I think what Tifa's got on her wrists right there is something I gave her. So I think so, yeah. And yeah, if you look at the Buster Sword, it's got those two pieces of green materia. That's what I've got. That's what I've got inside of it right now.
What? They kick you out?
Let me see if Cloud has his iron bangle on.
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa, time to sell.
Okay, so yeah, she was 20 in FS. Okay, yeah, because everyone was like, "Oh, you all know they're teenagers, right?" And I'm like, I don't think they're teenagers. It's like I thought they were all in like their early 20s.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
According to nerds.
That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Yeah. Uh-oh, there's Dementors.
Sorry, I tried.
The lady who armed the prop guns for arrest that Alec Baldwin used was just declared guilty for manslaughter. Wow.
This is our fight.
I'm a loner, Barrett. I'm fine with being alone. Loners gotta do stuff, not together.
No hard feelings, huh?
I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Every friggin' paw save us.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later.
Badger just said, "Hey, Jesse," like in Breaking Bad. I'm not gonna be able to call him anything but Badger. Yeah, say that loud next to the door, where if somebody walks by, they're like, "Why did everybody just shout Avalanche?" Isn't that the name of the terrorists?
Damn, Biggs, slow down.
Dang, Biggs, slow down.
More reason to live it up now.
Yep, best way to clear your head so you can focus when it counts.
It's been too long since we did.
Oh, dude, like, right when they got off the train, they basically were like, "Yeah, we're good. That explosion was great." And I was like, "What is wrong with y'all? You're all yelling about that you all just committed an act of terrorism for everyone to hear."
I don't know how we managed.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to excuse Alec Baldwin. I mean, I know it's fun to make fun of Alec Baldwin because Alec Baldwin is a complete douchebag.
We'll talk later. I promise. Sorry, you were saying?
But do I think that Alec Baldwin knew there was a bullet in the gun and that he wanted to shoot the girl? No. Do I think he was a bit reckless with the gun? Possibly. From what I've read, very possibly.
As if you really gotta ask.
And, you know, does the woman who loaded that, was she reckless if she loaded a real bullet in that? Yeah, she was. So, but it can be more than one person who deserves some blame. Like her getting in trouble, I'm like, I'm not surprised by that. If she loaded a real bullet into that gun, how do you not know the difference between a real bullet and a blank? You're a freaking armorer. But I haven't looked over the case. I knew that they were going to do the verdict today, but I haven't looked at all that happened. Speaking of reviewing The Crow, people are getting accidentally shot. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because apparently Cannoli and me we're doing The Crow like back to back. I'm not necessarily saying like Alec Baldwin should go to prison or anything, Jalen. I'm just saying that doesn't mean that he... I mean, if I'm holding a gun, I don't care what an armorer's told me. I'm checking it. I'm checking it. If somebody handed me a gun and say, hey, I don't care if they're like a family member. If my dad said, hey, this gun has a blank in it, you know, I'm still going to check and see if the bullet's real or not, if I'm going to fire at something. Now, does that mean, like, he deserves to go to prison or something? No, I'm not saying that.
We got a problem? What?
But anyway, so it is just about 10:30, so I am going to call it a stream. Everyone, thank you everyone who joined me. This was a lot of fun. I am glad to be doing this again, and I might jump on and do this again tomorrow. Yeah, get into a stride. See if we can keep this up. Maybe do it a couple times a week. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, this was great. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you anyone who joined during who's not here now. Anyone who liked it. I think I gained a couple of subscriptions while it was going. Yeah, it was awesome. Dude, great times. Hey, I'll be not working tomorrow. I can watch. Awesome, Whitey. Awesome. Looking forward to having you here. But yeah, so I will see you all again tomorrow. So until then, good night, God bless, and Gourd speed.